Aya, angalia kwenye screen. Maswali bado hayajawapa. Okay. Kwa hivyo tutauliza maswali kwanza mengine yenu nyinyi ya distinction. Kuna zawadi pale za distinction. Kuna zawadi pia za lamp. Solar lamp. Hizi ni zenu, si za hawa. Hizi ni zenu. Hawa zawadi yao is either the big machine ama wako na posho meal. Kwa hivyo wanaenda nyumbani na zawadi nono, si ndio? Hawa walioko huko bado kuwaka. The regions tunaambiwa zilioko huko juu bwana National Treasurer, hatuna Rift Valley. Sijui ulipanga vipi? Mimi nimeambiwa hapa kuna Rift Valley. Kwa Eastern. Ambia wa Rift Valley hakuna. Mwalimu umechukua simu yako? Mwalimu wa Eastern. Mwalimu umechukua simu? Simu yako umechukua mwalimu? Simu umechukua? Enda uchukue pale. Pale meza. Rift Valley. Yuko. Huyo amekuja. Rift Valley ndio huyo. Aya, panda juu tafadhali. Karo awi set. Irene. Aya. Tunaambiwa hiyo simu, Karo, pick the phone. Peleka pale kwa desk ya nini? Pale. Aya, Madam Irene anasema gender. Maneno hapa. Lakini ndio wamejitokeza huyo peke yake, si ndio? Hao walio hapa ndio wamejitokeza. Are the screen ready? Wow. Sawa. Rebecca, unaweza kuendelea na hao as we are waiting for the others. DJ, tupe moja mbili kidogo kidogo tunangojea screen.
See you.
are ready, we are starting with distinction questions. Brother Cheva, naomba microphones. The microphones. The answering. Microphones for those who are answering questions. And jana tulikuwa na chorus answers. Let's have one mic only. Let's have one mic because we are chorus answers. 5 questions will be displayed. Then we shall have another 5 questions again before we go to our mega. The question is on the screen. Question is on the screen. Ndugu ndirangu hapo ndio yuko na microphone. Question is on the screen. Judges, listen for the answers.
English dictation workbook.
No. No. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's a good trial.
Our world atlas.
No. Did you hear that? Judges, you are not signaling us.
Kepsha English workbook.
Just a minute, Judges, when the answer is given, tell us whether it is right or no. Thus, we are waiting until the other question is being. So, who's answering?
Kepsha. English Kepsha workbook.
Wrong. Bado. Thank you. Bado.
Distinction Kepsha social studies.
Wrong. Bado. Bado. Bado sana. Posho mbili ndio hiyo. Haya. Hey, leo.
Distinction Kepsha English workbook.
Wrong. Bado. Wow.
Distinction English Kepsha grade 6.
Wrong. Then we can move to the next question. Can we move to the next question? Please, show us the answer. Show us the answer. Umeona? Is the answer displayed? Judge.
Yes.
Read the answer.
Distinction.
Is there? Combine. So that is the one missing. Let's go to the next question. Next question, please. On the screen, swali nyingine ndio hilo. On the screen.
Distinction kipeo cha Kiswahili.
Mnasemaje? Judges?
Yes.
Yes. Asante sana. Mwambie kwa mwalimu. Njoo hapa mbele. Songea hapa mbele mwalimu tafadhali. Next question. Oh, 2. But when I asked you, the judges are telling me yes.
He has just he named 1. Please.
He answered only 1.
He answered only 1.
The judges section, please. Tuwe makini. He answered 1. And the question says 2.
6.
Distinction Kepsha social studies. Distinction Kepsha kipepeo cha Kiswahili.
No.
No. Thank you. Bado. Ndangu, huku mbele.
Distinction Kepsha English workbook. Distinction Kepsha social studies.
She should name 6.
Pardon?
Grade 6 workbook. Distinction Kepsha social study workbook. Grade 6. Distinction Kepsha English workbook. Grade 6.
Wrong.
No, thank you. Thank you. Maswala ya distinction hayo.
Kipsea Distinction Music Activities Grade 6. Distinction Kipsea Social Studies Grade 6.
Judges?
She should name all 6.
Oh, you named 2 titles. 2 titles.
2 titles. Bado?
No. Je, amepata hizo mbili?
Hizo mbili amepata?
Kama amepata hizo mbili sawa.
Amepata?
Yes.
Yes. Asante. Njoo mbele mwalimu. Njoo mbele mwalimu. Next question. Next question. Next question. On the screen. On the screen.
Kenya Primary School Education Assessment. Kenya Primary School Education Assessment.
Correct.
Correct. Thank you very much. Njoo mbele madam. Next question. Songea mbele madam. Look at the screen. For the question. The screen, not me. The screen. Not applicable to NDC. Oh, Nairobians, that question,
Downhome Primary
Nairobians.
School.
Pardon?
Downhome Primary School.
Downhome Primary School. Which county are you coming from? Kiambu. Correct. Correct. Is she right? Yes. Jawabu mwalimu, asante sana. Next question. Tuko na washindi watatu mpaka sasa, baada ya wawili. Nafikiri hata madirectors wetu pia wangeruhusiwa na wao, si ndio? Madirectors wetu bado na wao waende nyumbani na zawadi. Gender. Wanaume unasema gender. Nizoeleka hiyo pande moja, si ndio? Wanaume wanasema gender.
Second.
Pardon?
Second.
Wrong.
Sorry. Nilapo. Huku. Amesemaje? Inakuja upande huu. Microphone inakuja upande huu. Mr. Dilango, this side. Microphone ndio hiyo. Ndio hiyo.
Wrong.
No. Gender bwana Dilango.
Three.
Wrong.
Tunang'ang'ania wanaume, tukipewa jawabu ni no.
It is the first stand on the right when you're coming from the end.
Correct.
Correct? Right, correct. Thank you very much, madam. Songa mbele, madam. One more question. One more. Bado moja from distinction. Moja from distinction. Congratulations. Wow. All ladies. Hey. The boy is endangered. The boy is endangered. Directors, umeona hiyo? The boy species is endangered. Is the question on the screen? Bado?
Yameisha.
Angalia tu screen, utaona.
Maswali yameisha pale, hakuna swali.
Swali yameisha. Maswali yameisha. Tuulize moja. Tuulize tu moja. Haya. Wacha tuulize moja. Kwa Kiswahili sasa. Si sawa? Kwa Kiswahili. Haya. Je, seneta wa jiji la Mombasa, watu wa Mombasa wasijibu hivyo. Seneta wa jiji la Mombasa anaitwaje?
Mohamed Faki.
Bado.
Hassan Omar.
Bado.
Anaitwa Mheshimiwa ama Honorable Mohamed Faki.
Asante sana. Mheshimiwa Mohamed. Wapeni watu majina na title zao bwana. Nafikiri tumemaliza, si ndio?
Tumemaliza.
Walamu. Mombasa tulikuwa tumedisqualify Mombasa. Mombasa County tulikuwa tumedisqualify. Lamu imeruhusiwa. Asante sana. Aya, tungeomba kwa vile gender na pia sasa tuangalie gender. Madam sio kiwote. Naona gender ndio imetutawala hapa, kina mama ni wengi. Si tafadhali inuka wapatie zawadi. Tafadhali kwa heshima na taadhima wapatie zawadi. DJ, we are awarding our winners, tafadhali. Waekee kitu kidogo. These are the winners. Congratulations. Congratulations to our winners. DJ, tunakusubiri. Makofi kwao jamani. Makofi. Asante sana madam, sio kiwote. Congratulations. Hizo ni zile hata kama hakuna umeme, stima bado tunazitumia, solar lamps. Maswali kama yafuatayo. Angalia screen. Maswali kama yafuatayo. Lamps 5 zipo hapo. Washindi watano. Tuwe macho. Huku tukiendelea kwa zawadi hawa watakaoshinda hizi lamps. Mwalimu anajibu pale.
It is known as Talibon.
Correct. Karibu mwalimu. Karibu, asante sana. Swali la pili. Karibu sana mwalimu. Jiragu, pole sana.
Fort Jesus.
Correct. Asante sana. Usiye mimi, microphone iko kule. Naambiwa niangalie kwa leo. Swali la tatu.
Camel.
Vipi uko? Correct. Asante sana. Sogea huko. Gender. Tuambiwa gender. Bwana Hesbon, naona hizo watu watakuwa wewe sasa. Manake hapa waume wamezidi. SG, naona watu wewe hizo watu. Itayarishe. Question. Bado maswali mawili. Again? Judges? No.
Ethiopia.
Correct.
Ethiopia?
Correct.
Correct. Ethiopia, correct. Yule alijibu Ethiopia. Aya, last question. The last one. Upande huu. Dilangu wapi? Where are you, Dilangu? Aya.
Honorable Julius Mene.
Honorable?
Julius Mene.
Correct.
Correct. Asante sana. Congratulations. Hey, wanaume wanasirika. Hey, brother Oscar, Deputy Secretary KMT, tafadhali. DJ, tuwapongeze hawa with congratulations. Beautiful solar lamps. Beautiful solar lamps. And the big three, ziko mbele yetu hapo. Posho mill, ingine itakuwa ni nini? Sprayer. Shida hii ya kuishi mjini kama si kulima, shida hii. Ingine ni sprayer. Hata anashirikisha vile ananicheka. Ile motorbike naijua. Motorbike naijua. Aya, kuna sprayer, kuna posho mill. Hii hata nikishinda ile sijui yapeleka wapi. Yeka shuleni na wapi. Aya, as we are waiting for the winner. Naona candidates tayari wamejibu maswali and the judges, the team of panelists, wanaendelea kusahihisha haya maswali. DJ, usituache patupu wakati maswali yanasahihishwa. Simu wamerudishiwa. kati ya hawa watu wanane yuko atakayechukua motorbike ambaye ni overall, yuko atakayechukua posho mill na yuko atakayechukua sprayer. Watatu kati ya hawa watu wangapi? Wanane. Hatujui ni nani. In the meantime, I want to take this opportunity to invite our National Secretary to give the report of our findings and resolutions in our this year's ADC. Bwana National Secretary, karibu.
So our national chairman, all members of the National Executive Council, delegates, allow me just to read the resolutions and recommendations which the members have already resolved that these are going to be their resolutions for the year 2022 conference. So therefore, through the permission of our very helpful national chairman, I want to summarize by going through one by one. Number one, the Kepsha 18th Annual Delegates Conference resolved that the financial audit report So thank you. Thank you very much for that connection. I am saying that the Kepsha 18th Annual Delegate Conference approved the financial audit report for the year 2021-2022 financial year. And they also approved the projected budget for the year 2023 Kepsha activities. Members also unanimously approved Kiko Njenga and Company Certified Public Accountant Kenya as the external auditor for the year 2022-2023. Members also agreed and resolved that they also resolved to amend the terms of the legal officer of Kepsha Association as from the year 2023. Number 4, monthly disbursement of funds to the regions and counties to be audited and accounted for by the end of the year 2023. Members also resolved to amend the Kepsha Constitution with the view of empowering the Secretariat so as to optimize the Kepsha operation effectively and efficiently. Members also agreed to develop the 5 years Kepsha strategic plan that consider ongoing education reforms and the role of the primary school head teacher in the new curriculum and beyond. Number 7, resolution number 7, members also agreed to create a partnership matrix that defines the relationship between the partners and Kepsha in return on investment and critical mass for the engagement. Members also agreed to continuously and professionally have development for the head teachers with specific focus on culture change, inspiration, leadership, and career progression. Resolution number 9, create calendar of events for the regional meetings with topical issues that will empower the head teachers from grassroots levels. Resolution number 10, members agreed to review the conference format for the better attendance and participation, like reducing the number of presentations per day, having pre-conference briefing with speakers, moderators, and also the master of ceremonies. The regional conferences, members also agreed that come 2023, the regional conferences to be held in the month of April and August in all regions to enable the national office to prepare for the annual general meeting and conference before the end of December. Teacher professional development, that is Kepsha, to continue supporting the Teachers Service Commission on training of teachers for professional development and those who are about to retire on retirement preparedness, and look for speedy processing of teachers' pensions once they retire. Delegates also approved and resolved that they are ready to ensure that there shall be 100% transition of learners from primary to secondary school, and they also agreed to have regional meetings, trainings, and capacity building as from January 2023 to address an implementation framework of junior secondary schools. Kepsha to support the process of engineering and refining the national education management reform system, that is NEMIS, to assist in efficiency of data collection, and also to have a continuous regional trainings to facilitate head teachers with information that is NEMIS. The delegates also agreed to continue requesting the Ministry of Education to provide material for both primary and junior secondary schools that is also inclusive of the physically disabled children, segregated physical and learning disabilities, affirmative action to increase number of special need teachers, and enrollment of learners with special needs. Members also continue supporting the government initiative integrating the ICT into education through the digital learning program to facilitate the use and the fourth aid on security to secure the trainings of teachers on digital skills. Members also resolved to continue requesting the Ministry of Education to include the budget line for Kepsha activities in capitation grant to ease the Kepsha operations, especially the Children's Council. Kepsha to continue collaborating with the Kenya National Parents Association and other Kepsha potential stakeholders to promote strong partnership, coordination, parental engagement to help children re-enter the school. Members also had some recommendations to the Teacher Service Commission. Recommendation number one and request to the Teacher Service Commission is the promotion of grade D1 head teachers to the next grade. Number two is the capacity building of head teachers, specifically in preparedness for junior secondary school implementation. The third one to the Teacher Service Commission was to recognize and promotion of head teachers who have furthered their studies to be also recognized and be given a grade. There were also a number of the requests to the Ministry of Education. Number one was the delegates requested the Ministry of Education for the commitment to ensure that the free primary funds are released before the school opens every term. They also requested the Ministry of Education through the Government of Kenya to continue engaging the National Treasury for increase of capitation. They also request, Kepsha also requests the Ministry of Education to allow recent Kenya primary school education assessment students remain domiciled in primary school, as was the wish of Kepsha teachers. The last one was the delegates requested to consider increasing the free primary capitation annually to enable the schools meet the current demand in their respective institutions. So there were also some requests touching our potential partners, that the delegates appreciated the work done by our partners, and they continue requesting them to work with them closely and continue supporting Kepsha activities and Kepsha during the Kepsha general meetings and general conferences across the Republic. So therefore, I now table this document, the resolution for the year 2022, the 18th annual conference, before the delegates for receiving and adoption. So by show of hands, we can now propose. Before addition, you propose first. That is the policy. Yes? Microphone? Yes? The lady over there? Keep the lady standing. Aya, Sema.
Ruth Wanjiko Kedonia, TSC number 447 467. I propose the document for adoption.
Thank you very much. Can you come forward? Who is seconding?
I, Ambrose Ball, TSC number 47659, do second for adoption.
Thank you very much. What is the document now has been proposed and second. Then, can I hear from a colleague there? What? Yes? Yes?
Let us give you the microphone.
Give the microphone. Take the mic.
Thank you very much, Bwana Chairman and Bwana Secretary. As we adopt that, I also agree and I'm adopting that one. As we adopt that report, I also wanted an addition that as we propose the promotion promotion of D1 head teachers, we also include the promotion of these C5 head teachers to occupy that space, which has been moved by...
Thank you very much. Now, may I now request the national chair, I hand over now the report that has been proposed and already seconded as a document of Kepsha. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, our National Secretary. Ladies and gentlemen, we are towards the conclusion of our conference today. You have seen that we have some of us who are in front of us who are expecting to walk or drive home or carry home one of these three very important presents. Before then, once more, I would like to appreciate your being here, and may I also take note that we have gotten what one member has proposed here to be included in the resolutions. It will be, please note that it will be taken into account. And ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing much to add but to appreciate all our partners. All our partners who have been with us, who have supported us since the beginning of this conference. We have had very strong support from KICD. We have had very strong support from Oxford University Press. We have had very strong support from Quran publishers. We have had very strong support from Isuzu. We have had very strong support from our brothers here who have brought this presence here. They will say something as we present. DMG, I just want you to come here, we clap for you. DMG. This gentleman is the one with his company, DMG, who have managed to support us with this very great presence for our members. We appreciate and we are saying, if you got time, go to a DMG shop, be assisted, because we have been assured that when you go to DMG and you say you are a Kepsha member, you will be given discounted, specially discounted prices. So thank you very much. We appreciate Absa Bank for coming very strongly to be with us. We appreciate all of them who have mentioned and who have not mentioned. Distinction publishers, all of them, we are happy, and more so our delegates. Today is a record time that we are having delegates patient enough, sir, patient enough up to the last minute of the conference. Heko kwenu zangu. Now that I will not take another chance to talk, because I want to invite our chief guest to give his sentiments, and before he closes, he will award the winners of this team, and then he will declare the adjournment of this meeting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind us of those resolutions that we are going to follow up with our employer. we are going to follow up with the ministry to ensure that our members are taken care of. We have listened to you. We would request our employer to listen to us, because that's the voice we are going to take there. We're going to request our ministry to listen to us, because that will be your voice we shall be presenting. Without much ado, I want now to request that you join me in welcoming Dr. Olayo, who is the Director, Human Resource Teacher Service Commission, to come and talk to us. Give him a clap as he comes. Karibu, Daktari.
Thank you very much, Chair, distinguished guests. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all of you. You seem to be tired now. Good afternoon once again. So I'm excited to be here because this week seemed to be a great week for gifting for me. I'm appearing here for the second time, but this time I'm wearing a different hat. I'm standing in for the chairman of the Teachers Service Commission, Dr. Jamlek Muturi John, who was to be here, but because of certain exigencies, I think they compared notes with the chair, he was not able to be with us for this closing session. But I want to appreciate all the members, all the teams that are here, but I think also as a commission, being the employer, we are still with you up to the very end. And he said this has been a long journey, but I think we have walked together and we have been sitting together, and still the employer is here. Our team here, if they can just stand, I think they were recognized. There's a team here led by the County Director of Mombasa, Madam Joyce Kikuvi, plus your team. Just stand and wave to show that the employer is here. So can you clap for them? We also have a very powerful communication team who has been with us here. There are some two ladies just there, just stand. That is Miriam and Monica. It's our communication team from the headquarters. We want to appreciate them. Can you give them a better clap? So I don't want to take long because I have a very noble obligation, particularly for this last moment. I was listening during the tail end of some of the presentations, and I noticed that Madam Benta of Kewota, and we were sharing, comparing notes with the ESPON, one of the bosses of NAT, that at this rate, I think women will overtake some of these associations in the commission, so we are not very careful. But ESPON gave me a very strong recommendation. He said the best way, that word Kewota, W, just delete it and replace with M, so that men can also be on board. So men is a big challenge for you. So I think at this point, just allow me to formally read the speech of the chairman of the Teachers Service Commission. I'll be very brief, and then thereafter I think we'll undertake the gifting that as advised by the chair of Kepsha. The national chairman of Kepsha, Mr. Johnson Nzioka, the chief executive officer of Kewota, the members of Kepsha Governing Council, the senior government officials present here, the members of the Ministry of Education, officers who are present, the union officials who are present here, distinguished head teachers, the invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be invited to address you during this closing ceremony of the 18th National Conference of Kenya Primary Schools Heads Association. Personally, I'm delighted to meet you once again as the chairman of the Teacher Service Commission. This conference comes at a time when our nation, just like other countries across the world, is recovering her education service from the ravages of the COVID-19 pandemic. It is worth noting that we lost teachers, principals, and secretariat staff to COVID-19 in the course of their work. But against this backdrop, we have triumphed and brought the education sector back to full recovery. As a commission, we will continue supporting you to recover from the impact of the pandemic in order to enable every learner access quality education. It has been a hectic 2 years for learners, teachers, head teachers who are put through condensed school terms to recover time lost when schools closed for nearly one year in 2020 due to COVID-19 pandemic. I wish to thank all head teachers and teachers of our public learning institutions for their dedication and selflessness in delivering the just concluded KCPE and the grade 6 Kenya Primary Schools Assessment, Kepsha examinations. Thank you for this dedication to national duty and being part of the 46,941 center managers, 48,182 supervisors, and 206,548 invigilators who are identified by the Commission to man the historical 3 national examinations this year. You have emerged champions of transformation after you successfully enabled completion of the first cohort of grade 6 candidates. Regarding the conference team, this conference comes at a time when the education sector in this country is undergoing fundamental reforms. Your conference team, managing the transition of competence-based curriculum for effective nurturing of each learner's potential, is very apt and captures the critical issues today. Indeed, a review of the CBC and the general education terrain is the subject of the Presidential Working Party on Education Reform. I wish to sincerely thank His Excellency Honorable William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, for initiating these reforms. I hope that you all presented your petitions to the Working Party when they were going around engaging the public. So ladies and gentlemen, through the CBC, we are making a clear departure from the 19th century education where we trained learners to be employees in factories and farms. The global economy then centered around land, labor, capital, and workers, all on tangible assets. This agrarian economy was replaced by the Industrial Revolution of the 20th century. CBC will equip our children with requisite skills to cope with the 21st century knowledge economy, which encourages multidisciplinary training and innovative thinking. In our own lifetime, every dimension of human endeavors and interactions, businesses and commerce will be digitalized. We are already witnessing revolutionary technologies and innovations that are creating new products and services that will dominate the future. CBC fits well in this matrix by nurturing talent that will unlock the infinite potential in our children and put them in this new space of global competitiveness. On its part, Teacher Service Commission has trained about 229,000 primary school teachers in CBC so far. In addition, some 60,000 secondary school teachers have also been trained in CBC, and indeed they will handle the first cohort of junior secondary school learners. On education in the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen, given the landscape of the 21st century, how then should our education adapt to the new demands? While I am not preempting the recommendation of the Presidential Working Party on education reforms, I wish to say that innovation and knowledge will drive the world economy. CBC, which is the depth and scope, is equipping our children to cope with a world that is facing complex business, political, scientific, technological, health, and environmental challenges. As head teachers, you are therefore the change agents who will implement the necessary educational reforms in the 21st century. Change or transition is a process that may be influenced by internal and external factors. It may be pleasant, it may be disheartening and frustrating, and generally leaves a number of casualties in the way. People at the top blame the bottom. People at the bottom blame the top. People at the middle blame the bottom and top. So the question is, are we ready for change? Conditions for change readiness requires that be respected and also execute effective leadership. Also motivation to change for better, that is dissatisfaction with the status quo and eagerness for something better. Changing complacency, change or die, stop being comfortable with the way things are. For you to be ready for change, offer reward system. Personal rewards act as powerful, invisible hand which alter behavior and encourage change. The other aspect that can make us ready for change is communication. It enhances both vertically and horizontally. Then the other aspect is drive out fear. When employees are in fear, they do not perform. They block, they do not add value to the technical issues. And one last aspect that can make us drive change is adapt flexibility in decision making. On your role as head teachers in managing transition, ladies and gentlemen, the nature of headship in our schools is increasingly characterized by high expectation by various stakeholders. Consequently, head teachers are likely to suffer some stress in the course of their work if they don't adapt effective management skills. You can consider the following actions in order to reduce stress and make your job more enjoyable. So how do you, as a manager, transition to the new dispensation? So there are some lessons for you. One, adopt new methods, adopt new technologies, be responsive to new regulatory change, accept the necessary and inevitability of change. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, as we prepare for the rollout of the CBC grade 7, 8, and 9, head teachers will no doubt bear the greatest responsibility to these learners. When this story is written, your contribution will have an indelible mark on the first and subsequent cohorts of these learners. Let us do a good job for the posterity of this nation. I wish to reiterate the Teachers Service Commission commitment to continually improving the welfare of teachers and their working environment. Finally, let us abide by the resolutions of this conference and do what we are required to do. Teachers Service Commission will partner with Kepsha and other players where our input is required in the implementation of your resolutions. It is my sincere hope that the deliberations and experiences of this conference will prepare us to the effective head teachers in the new era of education in Kenya. It is my humble duty now to declare the 18th annual conference of the Kenya Primary Schools Head Association officially closed. Thank you very much. Dr. Gabriel Mutungi, Chairman of the Association.
Thank you. Thank you very much, our chief guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is for the awards, and I want first to award the the chief guest. As I award the chief guest, we have Mr. Bejul. Mr. Bejul wants to give an award to everybody who is here. Everybody who has remained here. Before we award the others, these three, he wants to give something to everybody. But now, first, for the Chairman, Teacher Service Commission. For our chief guest today, who is with us, and also Oxford wishes to honor our guest. Bejul, come and greet us. Come and greet us. Tell us what you have.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being here, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to just talk about ourselves. We are a company called BMG Holdings. We're based in Nairobi and a few upcountry locations. We specialize in manufacturing and assembling agricultural equipment and mobility solutions. We have a tent just on the ground, and I'm sure a lot of you have visited us and seen the options and the solutions we have for agriculture and mobility. But I would just like to take a few minutes to talk about our CSR program in the company. It is called Panda Miti Penda Kenya. Panda Miti Penda Kenya. What this is about is protecting our environment and avoiding to cut trees. So, just for your information, about 82,000 trees are cut every year to manufacture 1.4 billion pencils, wooden pencils. And we have come up with a solution of pencils that are made from recycled paper. We are giving these out free of charge at our tent. So please, on your way out, collect as many pencils as you can. We are humbly requesting all of you to try these pencils out, because we are creating awareness to use pencils that are actually cheaper, and we give a non-breakage promise. These pencils don't break while you're sharpening. So please, a humble request to all of you, please pick these pencils, try them out, and let's protect our environment. Thank you very much.
Panda Miti Penda Kenya. That should be our clarion call as we leave this conference. Panda Miti Penda Kenya. Now, to our grand prizes. To our grand prizes. We will start awarding by the gift hampers from Oxford. Five of our competitors in the front here will get gift hampers from Oxford University Press. And this present will be awarded by our chief guest. And we shall start with Michael Uchie. Makofi kwake. for Mikael Mutie for what he has done. Haya, kwa heri Mikael. The next one is Kentaris Gonyi from Mirgani, from Nyanza. Makofi kwake. Thank you very much for trying your best. And then the next one is Mr. David Omondi from Nairobi. Congratulations. The next one is Madam Rose Wahome from Central Region. Congratulations. Yes. Kusema na kutenda. Tulisema hizi ni za delegates na lazima waende nyumbani nazo. Na mmeona very transparent. Congratulations Mr. Abel Mohammed. Mr. Dan. Congratulations, congratulations. Now, we are moving. Tuko pamoja? Basi. Mr. Duncan Mwaribo from Mombasa. Also me. Duncan Mwaribo from Mombasa amejishindia. Also me. Tuko pamoja? Basi. Sasa ni sasa. Na kama si sasa ni sasa hivi. Tuseme mshindi wa grand prize Mr. Simon Golo from Western.
Yeah. kidogo. Western wanadeda. Western mnaombwa kwa heshima na mwenye amebeba kisiagi namba 2. Nyinyi kwa sababu ni Western mbebe kisiagi na mpeane motorbike. Mtakubali? Mtakubali? Anyway, that was just a joke.
Aya, asante sana. Western, Deda, Agritili. Ningeomba hasa tushuke chini. Tafadhali, tutaendelea na picha baadaye. Asanteni sana. Mwalimu, tunaomba tushuke chini.